Hello and welcome everybody, back to the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare, and today with a fresh new release. Urban Empire has just been activated on Steam, and I hope the sound settings are okay and the in-game sound is not too loud. Yeah, you know the drill, no tutorial whatsoever, I will go straight into the action, but before we start with that, I have a small funny thing to tell, and that is... As you can see here, I have already made a very small test recording. The game is apparently called in Shadowplay Russian Roulette 2, so maybe that was the code name for this game, I have no idea. But yeah, if you are also recording this game and are recording it with Shadowplay, then notice this game, the recordings are not saved in a Urban Empire folder, it's in a folder called Russian Roulette 2. So, well then, let's get started. New game, as we can see, there is actually no tutorial, so I guess they did it like in Stellaris, for example, that you have small tutorial pop-ups or something like that. So, new campaign. For those who actually never heard of this game, just as an explanation, this is a so-called city ruler. That actually means you're not building a city like a city skylines, you also have to deal with politics. So, and apparently we can now choose a family, so let's read here. We have a von Filzens. That actually sounds very German. The von Filzens are landed gentry, aristocrats with a strong military tradition and a hardline conservative stance. Their grand manor has steadfastly overlooked the same estate, surrounded by their fields and forests since the early 14th century, despite the land belonging to 3 different countries throughout the years. The von Filzens are traditionalists. They believe in social hierarchy and the people's need for stability in a changing world. Saint Elias. Saint Elias, patrons of inventors and innovators. Saint Elias believe in solving problems through technology, and technological innovation is rapid under their rule. They are known for their almost ravenous hunger for ideas and progress, and for their fierce disdain of established traditions and conservatism. Notorious risk-takers both in their personal and professional lives, they often seem aloof and alienated from the gritty reality and needs of the people. Kilgannons. A strong working-class family with a history, politics and the labor rights movement. They arose from grassroots community activists to major players in the city's political scene. Respected as heroes of the people, their dedication has made the family very popular with the proletariat. Their contributions to society are much appreciated, but this benevolence tends to lead to increased building prices. So the last are the Shishkis, or... yeah. The Shishkis are Russian emigres. They pride themselves on being cultured, civilized patrons of the arts and theater. On the surface, unassuming and even indifferent to politics, none of the rival families view them as much of a threat, and their awareness of their social obligations has them in good standing with the people too. With dabbling in politics relatively new to them, they have no particular experience in any field, but sometimes disruptive forces come from surprising sources. So now the question is, what family shall we take? I mean, the von Filzens, not my style. I'm actually very much sympathizing with Saint Elias, since technology! Technology is always great, but the Kilgannons as a worker force, labor force, or however you want to say that, actually also sounds interesting. And it seems that they are very, well, more happy people of the lower population classes. That is always a great thing. And they are basically nothing but cultured. So I cannot decide. Let's go with technology. Select family. Era 1, Industrial Revolution. And now we can choose a character, or... wait, what did I do? So, yeah, Industrial Revolution. Okay, apparently those are other characters that I can unlock through different eras. So, Giuseppe Saint Elias. Giuseppe is the oldest son of Austrian's Emperor's science advisor. While his father urged Giuseppe to follow in his footsteps, Giuseppe was more fascinated by architecture than natural science. He felt the old ornate buildings of the empire were outdated and envisioned a new architecture of functional spaces that focus on the needs of the people. Traits and personality. Progressive. You believe in progress and new ideas. Security -1. Grammar skills, brainpower +1. High skills, brainpower +1. Vocational school, brainpower +1. Solitarian. You value your privacy a lot more than other people's company. Elderly. Social life +2. Prestige cost +2. I have no idea what all these values mean, but hey, we'll find out. Emperor's nominee. You're nominated to your position by the Emperor himself and thus cannot be voted out. Okay, that sounds good. So, continue. Select city location. The Rimini of Sveraya. Located on the big plains of the Sverarian coast, this location provides the new city plenty of room to grow. Covered in thick forest, the land offers the new mayor endless possibilities to develop their city into Sveraria's crown jewel. The Cauldron. The Cauldron takes place in Sveraria's mountainous region and offers the player the opportunity to play in a very focused area clearly influenced by the mining industry. Players face challenge of building a city in a unique location where shipping lanes are constricted and railway traffic comes from the other end of the area. The Cape Sveraya. Cape Sveraya is another unique map which is offering the player an opportunity to play around the cape in a U-shape. The harbors are only located at the tip of the cape, while the railways are emerging from the other end of the map. The area has unique flavor and poses an interesting challenge for the player. I think we should go the easy way. Yep. Start campaign. Let's see how well that works. The starting point for a prosperous, successful city should not be the needs of the administration, but for the inhabitants. Quoted by Giuseppe Sant'Elias. I hope we won't turn this into another planet-based disaster. For those who actually watched it, yeah, it was pretty horrible. Welcome, Giuseppe! Kaisershafen, welcome to your office. Giuseppe Sant'Elias, your father Giovanni was a scientific advisor to the court of the Austrian Empire, and the Emperor wanted him to lead the founding of a new city, Kaisershafen. Unfortunately, he fell seriously ill. As you two were well known at court and had just graduated from the best university in Italy with excellent grades, the Emperor asked you to take your father's place. Okay, move camera. Let's start with the basics. To move the camera, you can either... Yeah, welcome to Urban Empire. I help you get started with your career. You can minimize any advice I give you by clicking anywhere on the screen and redisplay it by clicking on the summary window. Okay, yeah, move camera. Yeah, we can... Okay, apparently a very detailed tutorial. Right, let's get started building our city. Cities are made up of smaller parts called districts. All residents, companies, and municipal services reside within a district. Districts also have infrastructures and different zoning. They are the basic component from which you influence your city. So let's create your first district. Okay, now we are supposed to draw an area. Maybe I just should take a look at the area first. Okay, definitely smaller than the city skylines. And the graphics are okay-ish. Ah, no road connection, okay. Okay, so that is actually the size of a district. So, drag to move, right click to add a corner. What? But I wanted to right click. Ah, that is how I now remove a corner. Wait, how can I actually get more? Right click to add corner. Yeah, I do right click and then the corner disappears. Ah, I actually need to click on the lane itself. Okay, so it basically works like the node system in a game software called Artisy Draft that I'm using in my private life. When you want to map out areas and stuff like that, for example, for preparing level design. Actually a really useful tool. So... yeah, let's go here with a small area first. It costs 263k, we have 1000k, and it costs 30k per month. Default grid, dense grid, sparse grid. Yeah, let's go with default first. Okay, this is where you can add services. This is where you can add services to the district. At the moment, there's only one service available: the city hall. That's the heart of the city, decision making, and it provides basic services needed by citizens. Later in the game, you will not only have a wider variety of services to build, but also infrastructure, zoning options, and density choices for the districts. Click on the city hall and place it in the district by clicking on the desired location. Oh, that's a small one. And apparently we have here, if it is like another game, green for housing, blue for services, and orange for industry. So there it is. Confirm services. Okay, now I apparently have to propose a district. Now you can give a district the name of your choice or keep the suggested one. Later, once you have established the city council, you can propose that this be paid from city money. As this is your first district, you should use the money the Emperor has given you, and therefore only the use personal funds option is available. Okay, vote on your district. There are no real votes. Kebablord? No. Let's go with Vault 001 M for main. Yeah, let's just say main. Use personal funds. Go to Progress Cloud View. With the City Hall built, your city is now producing brain power. This is a resource that is used to bring new inventions to the city. It is generated by the city's institutions and by passing progressive state laws. Schools and libraries. State laws. Schools and libraries also generate brain power. Okay, I thought both were. Those should be two different sentences. That was confusing. You can see the amount of brain power your city is generating each month in the top bar next to the light bulb icon. Hovering the cursor over it will show your brain power sources. Go to Progress Cloud to choose which invention will be researched next. Okay, there's the light bulb. Ah, there. Brain power. 7. Okay, we get 7 from the City Hall. Progress Cloud. Choose an invention. What do we have here? Thermodynamics. Telegraph, gas infrastructure. Safety authorities. Edict that reduces running costs on healthcare, provides health, work safety act, ban prostitution, tobacco license and alcohol licensing. What do we have here? Steam power. Clothing store, police station, railway station. Newspapers, church, show store, unlock spread selection. Church? Really? No religion in my city. Gas street light, decorated gas street lights, gas lighting. Gas infrastructure, chemicals. Yeah, let's go with gas infrastructure first. Start research. Okay, time to go back to the city view. And there it is, the city is developing. And it actually looks quite nice, not as detailed as Anno, of course. But I somehow like it. Let's see how in the end the spacing between the buildings is. I could already see here there's much of free space available. Maybe we can do there some decoration stuff or something like that. Or here are already parks. Oh, modify district. Now that some citizens have found a new home in your city, in our city, it's time to add some more services. As time passes, you need to improve, balance, and add more services to existing districts. You will also gain new options to help you do so. A much needed school is to be built, so let's get familiar with how to add services to existing districts. To get there, you need to click on the name banner on top of a district. Okay, here we have that. Ah, there we see details. Okay. Running cost is higher than income. So, modify district. Okay, let's build a grammar school. Ah, there we see the values. City average personal growth. And that is something that is being increased by the grammar school. How small is that area of influence? Okay, when I want to place it here, I can't. Why am I even allowed to place it that way? So, confirm services. Prepares district. And again, we will use our personal funds. Okay, and the other factions apparently are approving. So this is a bar that shows us how the other factions are dealing with the proposal. Click Wheel of Life. You can get more detailed information about any particular Wheel of Life value by clicking of it. This shows you how many sources you have for any particular Wheel of Life value as well as the demand for it. Click it now. So this is the so-called Wheel of Life, yeah? Oh. Okay, there we can see citizens. Ah, okay. I see. Oh, there is no message log so far. No messages in the log so far. So, and here we have our nice new school. Service range, blah. Optimal service range 358, secondary service range 500. Oh, and apparently it is... we have a day-night cycle in the game. I wish I could change that even further. Oh, gas infrastructure. The city administration is pondering between the different type of gas streetlights. Do you choose Anglo-Saxon model, Parisian model, Viennese model? I have no idea. Now it would be nice to see how they actually look like. Yeah, let's go with the Viennese model. So... City Council. Time to raise more money for the city. The bottom left panel brings you to one of the game's main views. Even though you are the mayor and most important decision maker in the city, you're not alone. You can't run around spending money and raising taxes at will. To get things done, you need to have support in the City Council, which can either approve or reject proposals. Is there still too much to learn? As there is still much to learn, let's head to the City Council. This is the City Council. Here you can change the tax rate, funding levels, propose different types of edicts, and of course affect political decision making. After most decisions you make, there will be a council vote, and you'll be wanting to influence how your fellow council members vote. Let's have a look at the parties to understand things better. Political parties. This here lets you know everything you need to know about the different political parties. There are two particularly important things. Goodwill, which is both indicator of your relationship with the party and your political capital with them. Political compass, which dictates how they vote on different issues. In principle, the left-wing parties tend to like higher taxation and support public services, whereas right-wing parties lean towards low taxes at the expense of services provided for citizens. Liberals and conservatives have opposing views on society's traditions and freedom. Let's see this in action by raising taxes. Okay, here I can click on the parties. Nationalist, FDP, Free Democratic Party, Physiocratic Party. Okay, left-wing policies wanting more state control and loyal to the empire. Okay, let's change the taxing. Go to tax changing view, propose taxing. Raise company taxation. Okay, we could go up to 20%. Ah, and there we see the effects. So if we lower it, we will use the autocracy party. So, and that way we would lose the Free Democratic Party. So let's adjust it to the middle, so that all are happy. And let's propose the taxing. Vote on tax adjustments causes long debates in council. Okay. See vote status. Two things that are of importance here. The three numbers represent individual council members and their opinion on the vote. Icons on the slide bar represent the party's opinion. The further towards any of the extreme the icon is, the stronger the party's opinion is. The key thing is to realize the difference between the two. Last-minute appeals are less effective than those made early on, because some council members have already made up their minds and are thus harder to convince. Let's appeal to an opposing party to make sure the tax goes through. Okay, though, we would actually win. Okay, appeal parties. So, the Physiocratic Party is against us. Unsupportive, neutral towards, supportive of important edicts, current support. Okay, let's plead them. You need to ask if a Physiocratic Party would help you in voting. Tell them you need a favor, praise the positive effects behind your position. The council has listened to you intently, and a few changed their mind. Okay. While we wait for the city council, this is a good time to check out the data view. Oh, yay! Statistics! Statistics! Yay! Okay, here we see the different classes. Elite, middle class, working class students, lower class. How many there are? Oh, of course, lower class students are the most. Those students, okay. Why do they have 100% percentage? I don't know what that means. Okay, and there's the different satisfaction with the areas. Environment, so there are happiness in general, social life, fun, environment, personal growth, security satisfaction, health satisfaction. Okay. So, but I now want to see how the city further develops. Okay. As we already noticed, this is the industry area. Yeah, industrial building. And there we can see the progress on the votes. Oh, animosity in the council after a Free Democratic Party councillor's sex scandal was revealed. The Physiocratic's relationship with them has soured. You agree with conservatives, publicly ridicule the liberal councillor, publicly announce that all liberals are morally compromised. You think the conservatives are exaggerating the event. I just want to be neutral. Can I do that somehow? Also, I like that you don't see the effects. That is... So, what would I personally do? I personally prefer the Free Democratic Party. And the sex scandal... Well... Such things happened. They are only humans. So... Yeah. Yay, and now we got... an effect here. Bonus to fund service. Okay. Preparations for vote have been completed. The City Council can now vote on the proposal. You can still appeal to the parties if you want to, but the game will remain paused until voting is finished. Proceed to the City Council for a vote. Okay. Ooh. This is... The numbers are a bit different. And I actually made things worse. Really? I made things worse by pleading? Ooh. That is a close one. So, vote process. I don't know what that value actually means, but okay. Good, now we can go back to the city. And as we can see here, city income is still 45,000 only. Ah, 58,000, okay. That means it's now higher than the expenses, so we get a higher budget. Oh, and there we can see how the lights are going on. Oh, with that lighting... Oh, yeah. That just looked like someone has deactivated the lighting. That was, for a few seconds, really ugly.
Phooey! The porch light is burnt out, and I can't see whether it's dark outside or not.
Okay, yay, we got cobblestone road surfaces. So, what else shall we now do? Will we go for sanitation? I personally would prefer if we go with a... well... with the other areas first. Yeah, let's take care of the basics. You have unlocked an infrastructure upgrade. These are upgrades to districts that provide various benefits and bonuses to a district's residents and companies. Infrastructure upgrades can be added when creating a new district or added later by modifying an existing one. Okay, let's modify it. Yeah, click on gas grid. Running cost 10,000. Ooh. But well... let's give them energy! Now you can see that some new items appeared on the list. If you want, you can add them as well. The companies need the grid to operate better, but the other infrastructure items usually also help the residents. Once you're ready, proceed to vote. Yeah, let's get even better roads. And I know that I'm going to hate myself after this, but well, we get apparently more security. Confirm changes. Whoa! 775k. That is actually something that I cannot do. It's too expensive. So, will we go with... That actually hurts. Well, let's propose these changes. And yes, we will do a normal vote. Oh, and as we can see, the Nationalist Party is also... Yeah, we should win this. It is hereby proposed that anti-water pollution legislation is being enacted. What? It is hereby proposed anti-water pollution. So it goes more to the liberal left side. Not good chances of winning though, but I will support it. A newspaper has appeared. You should always catch up with the latest headlines to know what is happening in the world around you. The news on the left side of the new paper is always something important. So, deputies concerned about water pollution. New laws on the way. Many members of the Imperial Council have voiced their concerns about the state of nation's water supply. Many industries have been dumping poisonous liquids and lead into waters for years, and their effects are beginning to show in our children. The liberal right is opposing the law, saying that they will only restrict our companies' natural growth. The markets will guide the companies without restricting norms. Glass cups in, ceramics out, state industry report. From ceramic to glass. Emperor Napoleon dies. It's hard to overestimate Napoleon's influence in history. He has died in exile. Okay, good to know. So... I hope we won't get too far in the depths with that proposal. I mean, it's super... super expensive. And as we can see, the roads have already changed compared to prior. And they will change even further. Okay, so... apparently, we need to appeal parties. No, can I somehow... No, I now have to choose one of these options. I cannot abort. Okay, so they actually like me when I'm saying that. So when I'm focusing on me, they will react to this. That is good to know. Well then, begin the voting. And let's go bankrupt! Vote on modifying district. Perfect. Yeah, city money is now a bit low, but hey, we now have really nice streets with street lamps. And we need to be a bit careful. Oh. Liberal sympathy of all the parties in Kaiserslautern, you sympathize most with the Free Democratic Party, and they could be a powerful ally. However, causing up to one party might cause problems with the others. How will you proceed? We will openly support them because they are our enemies. So, but still, we will have to make another change. We need to change the taxation. Heavily, actually. Oh wait, what was citizen tax or business tax? Well, we gave them better streets. Oh, we can actually set both. So here's the thing, we need to cover 25k. If you do it that way, we still remain in the green area with the physiocratic party. And we get in the positive, so propose taxing. Yes, that sounds good. So, let's do this. Just phew. That was close. Party supported city. +3. Okay. And who am I? Ah, right, I am independent. National Sororian Party wins the elections. Physiocratic Party comes second with 32% support. Okay, the Nationalist, that is actually the best one because they, it is basically neutral. Oh, and here we can see the lighting. The nice streets. Nice even. So, safety authorities. The administration is preparing for the establishment of professional safety authorities. Do you want them to focus on police force, fire departments, clinics? Well, in my opinion, healthcare is the most important. And that means clinics are actually less expensive. Perfect. So, and how to... Yeah, begin voting. We don't need to appeal anyone. Vote has passed. Okay, so the taxes have been increased. The anti-water pollution is still on the works. What looks like it will win. I really like the political component. So now we are positive. It will of course take 100 months until we are really positive. I guess it's because do we actually have to... Yeah, what are expensive? City funds. Yeah, I want to see how many funds are we getting. Okay, I get here personal income. But yeah, I would like to know what exactly are my expenses. Yeah, running costs. I want detailed running costs, my friend. I want to see if I actually have to pay interest for the debts. That would actually be a quite useful information. But well, apparently we can't have that right now. Oh. It is rising, so apparently we are paying taxes, interest. That is good to know. That is really good to know, actually. So...
Safety doesn't happen by accident.
Yeah, that is true. So, progress cloud. We want to cover the other basics. Let's go with thermodynamics. Start research. Go to city council. Oh! Yeah, we are now talking about edicts. Edicts regulate the behavior and freedoms of both citizens and companies. Do we have active edicts? No. Propose to regulate certain aspects. Ban prostitution? Never! We need that to keep people happy. Also, poor people that don't have much in their brain but are still pretty can actually earn a lot of money. So, what can we do? You can propose one if you wish. Propose or exit. What do we actually want to do here? The medical sector is wide-ranging. Yeah, that won't work. Let's change to middle-class workplaces. That's the thing. I personally don't like edicts and politics because, well, I believe on social evolution and on the in the free market. So the state should only set as few regulations as possible, just to make sure that things keep running. So you're in the center, you're still conservative left. Oh, but they both went more into the direction of the conservatives. So apparently the views can actually change. Oh, here's the anti-water regulation. Yep, begin voting. It's still like an edict, but... well... it is like that. So, brain power production added to building railway station. Okay, that is good to know. Demand change for physical environment. Okay. Bonus to physical environment service. And of water pollution. Okay, that is understandable. And here, paper, peekaboo. The world has reached peak paper. Global paper production and consumption is flattening out and starting to fall. Aluminum is alright. Due to its lightweight and durability, aluminum is promising to be useful as a building material. That's not a question. Aluminium, that is how we in Europe say it, at least here in Germany. Aluminium? Or is it aluminum, like in some other countries? Usually when I speak English I just say aluminum. I will let it stay that way. Yay, our income rises. So city happiness is now better, but we could definitely do a bit more about healthcare. Oh, our funds are now shrinking. Now they are rising again. I really don't need to understand why. But at least we have beautiful roads. Okay, let's see. How much would it actually cost to modify the district, right? Grids and infrastructure, place services. Okay, here we have that. 19,000! Hey! That is a bit more expensive than anticipated. Maybe I should have built a bigger district. So, and as we can see, primary radius is green, so everything there is perfect. Secondary radius is yellow. There we still have effects. Okay. I don't think we will get that through. Nope, we won't get that through. Not yet. Not yet. But we can soon found another district. That will actually be a good idea. Let's build another district very soon. Good future, the world is entering a boom that shall never end despite all the others having done so. An economic boom is simply when everything everywhere is going well. Productivity is increased, trade grows and accelerates. Sometimes even wages increase. Most economists refer to this as a bullish market, a warm that booms, busts, some in cycles. Okay, our personal funds are also rising. A strange gift. You have been sent a gift from some tropical Caribbean island. When you go to a port to collect it, you find that the gift is a live llama with short note attached to it. Congratulations on your mayorship. I wish you a long and successful career. As a token of my goodwill, I've sent you Hector. Treat him well. Sincerely yours, Penultimo. What? Bonus to fun to Kaisershafen? And we got some political prestige, okay. So, thermodynamics. Your city administration needs to make a decision about the interior of a forthcoming railway station. Ascetic, imperial, Sorarian. Phew. So, either national, left, or right. Let's go with imperial, yeah. Yeah, of course that increased our influence with the physiocratic party, but I just wanted to make it out of feeling. As a strategic decision, I should have, of course, voted for the aesthetic to get our enemies closer to me. It is hereby proposed that children under the age of 10 may not be hired for certain jobs. Okay, new laws may ban children under 10 from heavy work environments. With increasing reports of broken bones and melancholia in young workers, children under 10 may be banned from working in heavy work environments, such as building sites, factories, plants, digs, quarries. Whereas the proposed law would secure the health of the nation's underclass, commented Dr. Barry Whiteshaw, surgeon at the Blue Heart Children's Hospital. That actually gives me an idea on how to deal with this game. I think this, now as Season 1, is just I play out of how I feel. Then I will do one run completely on the left side, one on the complete right side, and see what fucks up more. That would be interesting. So, conflict. You have modern ideas about city planning. In your vision, both architecture and infrastructure match the needs of the people, but when you send your plans to the Emperor, his answer is a strict no. Instead, he wants wide boulevards and grand buildings to reflect the glory of the Empire. What will you do? Reason with the Empire. With the Emperor, of course. Ooh, the physiocratic party did not like that. Received no reply, but two imperial officials who traveled all the way from Vienna to ensure that you fulfill the Emperor's orders. Okay. Well done. So, I got 200,000 in personal funds, I'm positive 10,000 for that, so let's create another district, right? District area too large. There cannot be such thing as a too large district. Like seriously. So let's align it over here properly. Area district too large. We could make it a super wide district. Okay, the running costs are evil, to say the least. So they don't really want a new district. I want a new one. How do we solve that problem? And we will go here with a dense grid, confirm land plans. Road grid infrastructure, yeah, we would go with gravel surface first. Gravel surface. We will not yet get a gas infrastructure, or how much would that? Yeah, that would not do it. Deactivate grid, confirm. Unfortunately, we cannot get lower than that. So, confirm infrastructure. I want to also add another school. And maybe even a clinic. Okay, the clinic is actually causing all of them to hate me. So... demolish that service. That... yeah, maybe we will get that through. And then, step by step, we can do more stuff. So... let's confirm the changes. propose the district. Why can I not? Ah, it's still higher than my personal funds. Okay, we will just wait. And then I can use my personal funds. That should speed things a little bit up.
Thus, from this slight and very short experiment, we may understand and judge of the mighty and wonderful laws of the heavens and the nature of winds.
Good. Now time to get to the telegraph. You've discovered an invention that unlocks an institution. Institutions are different from municipal services in the sense that their range covers the entire city. They can also be upgraded later on. Go to the service. Okay. Cost 2 million. No. Not yet. Seriously, I want to get my own district first. So, Physiocratic Party wins the elections with 36% of support. And since we are already playing for a while, I think adding the next district will actually be the end of this episode. Oh, steam and speed! A railroad is being built to Kaisershafen, and soon there'll be trains enabling the fast transport of people and goods. Who knows what kind of changes it might bring? How do you feel about railroads? Trains are the transportation of future. Every citizen should have access to trains. I dislike them. I have heard they are dangerous. Every citizen should have access. Okay, I got a populist trait. I don't know what that does, but hey. So, district is too small, yeah? So you have 24, 6, here, 240,000. Oh, now they would actually like it, but I will pay it from my personal funds. Confirm infrastructure, yes. Those costs are mega high. Yeah, we will not do anything to it yet. And I won't even vote on that, I will simply use my personal funds. Yeah, monthly budget balance, I know. But that will soon change once this district over here is complete. As we can see, the city funds are rising. Oh, what did I do? Go to City Council, what is it? Changes to funding are made through the City Council. In addition to constructing more municipal buildings, there is another way to provide better municipal service to our citizens. Funding. We can improve the amount of year of life values our municipal service provide by directing a bigger part of our income to them. Okay, but first I want to do the telegraph. So, the city administration is formulating regulations on telegraph usage by the city is about to be connected to the Continental Telegraph Network. Do you prioritize municipal usage, private use of telegraph? Municipal. So, now let's go to the City Council. Ah, service funding, there we have it. I can actually assign funding to myself. So, adjust funding to myself. So, of course they would not like it, but... And if I abandon the funding completely, no, that is just... We would go here with private funding, proposed funding. And here in grammar school... Effect. Bonus to non-optimal range of service. Ah, we can even increase building ranges. That is good to know. A change in middle-class workplaces. Okay, let's go with that. Yep, propose funding. Okay. So let's see what that does then. And Harvest District here, Withberg. What? Withberg? No. Here, modified district. I want to give you another name. Rename district here. So, Wald 002. I don't know yet what else I should say. How else I should call you. Yes. Wald 002. Poor. So. Good. Apparently I cannot save unless I make... Ah, okay, confirm. Ah, that is how it was meant. I was just a bit irritated. Okay. We slowly need to set up our very first thumbnail. I like how this district here is rising. My personal funds will also service here. Vote on funding change. Appeal parties. Who is against? You are against. The Free Democratic Party. Come on, I want to use goodwill. Arrange a... You need some help on this one, so you decide to ask Free Democratic Party a vote for it. How do you ask for this favor? Arrange a private meeting with party chairman, voice your opinion in city council, speak about the issue in public and target your words. Arrange a private meeting. Yes. Good, and you? I also want to use goodwill. Perfect. And thanks to the higher private funding, I can take care of matters in my own hands. So, vote on funding change. Yes, begin the voting. Now we got better schools for everyone. Yeah, I will get less goodwill and so on, I know. But the vote has passed. And that means higher funding for me. And long term, more for the city. We now have nearly 1,000 people. Victory step completed. Okay, what is the victory step actually? Me is confused. Ah, here. First graduates. Okay. Shared prosperity. End of time. Political victory. Have an average population happiness of at least content in your city. Okay, that is interesting. Very different victory conditions. Now I wish this game had a multiplayer. So and here can we see between the districts we have the different roads. That is nice. But still, I wanted to make an hand. So... Well... I wish I could now get rid of the UI somehow to make a screenshot. Well, at least let's ban child labor first. It's here! Young children no longer to do unwieldy work. Yeah, good. So... Well, what does that mean? Is it an upgrade?
Invention
Apparently.
breeds invention.
Okay.
No sooner is the electric telegraph devised than gutta percha, the very material it requires, is found.
So now we can go with sanitation. Yes. So time to close this again. And now I really need to create new district. You have unlocked spread selection for your district. This is a good time to create. Yeah. We will do that in the next episode. So if I now zoom out here, we can see an entire tier. Oh, why is the camera so much restricted? Is there something to change it here? General camera sensitivity. Well, sorry that I have to now check this here, but... Toggle screenshot mode. Okay. Unfortunately, it's on the same key as my recording key for Shadowplay. So I guess I have to change a few key bindings. And I will find a proper thumbnail later. So with that, dear viewers, I say goodbye and see you next time. Bye bye.